Elon took over Twitter today.
Yeah.
Like, we live in a simulation.
No, that's the best.
That crazy bastard did it.
How about when he walked into Twitter's headquarters with a sink and said, "Let that sink in"?
It's like a dad joke.
Yes, that's him.
I know.
He's funny.
We have like this ongoing bet on Dumpster Fire that he's my nemesis. And it started because of my husband, who we were doing one of these dumb books someone got us. It's like, oh, you can like connect as a couple. And we were jokingly, kind of ironically in our Gen X way doing it. And it was like, what's something you would like always want to do or something like that? He was like, have dinner with Elon Musk. And I was like, it was supposed to be something about me. And I was like, fuck you. You're going to have dinner with Elon, not have dinner with me. And so it became this ongoing joke because of him being my nemesis, but it's really
Why is he? What made him your nemesis?
Because it's hilarious because I'm a nobody and he's a genius buying Twitter and sending rockets to space and trying to get to Mars, and I'm screaming in a garage on Dumpster Fire. So there's that hilarious aspect. But it's mostly just because it became this ongoing joke because my husband started joking about his being enamored with Elon Musk. And so I was just jealous. So he became like, it's just become this ongoing, and then somebody sent us an Elon cutout for the set. And then so whenever we do an Elon as my nemesis, I'm like, my nemesis is what's he up to now? And we like bring the cutout on for the bit.
Well, we're hoping we can get our girl Megan re-established.
Free
on Twitter
Megan.
now. Yeah, free Megan Murphy.
Free Megan. There's so many.
Yeah.
People were like,
there's so many people that need to be reestablished.
So I mean, James Lindsay got booted, I think.
Yes.
And somebody was like, "This is like when the Joker let all the prisoners out."
Yeah, but it's not. It's not because
well,
it's not the Joker.
Well, if you see them as like political prisoners, it might be.
Those are crazy paranoid people that have been also they've been enjoying the fact that it's an ideological thought bubble.
Right.
That Twitter has only enforced left-wing ideologies and they've suppressed any conservative ideologies, even amongst reasonable, kind people that don't share the same ideology. That's fucking bad for our society.
Yeah,
it's bad.
I'm not a huge proponent of like the parallel economies either. You know, I don't know that it's good. You know, you
what do you mean by parallel economies?
This is like the term that everybody's using, particularly on the right, and it's valid as these places like PayPal and financial institutions are saying you can't, you know, if you say this or step out of line, we're going to fine you. There's this idea that you're going to have to create a parallel economy in order to function, essentially. So don't give your money to, I mean, I think the Daily Wire did it with the razors. They had like
Harry's razors,
they did, and Jeremy did some razors. So it's like, oh, don't give your money to people who hate you. Give your money to people who share your ideology. But then you have these, the silos are forming where it's like, then everyone's over here and everyone who agrees is over here, and no one's forced to actually articulate their ideas or disagree with one another. It's just everyone like smelling their own farts. It is, though.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
No.
Well, that's what Elon wants to bring back to Twitter is reasonable exchange of ideas. That's like he really thinks it's important.
It is important. It is.
I think it's important too, but it's just rare that someone is that wealthy
that they can do that.
That can do that. And also, he was very left-leaning for most of his life.
Yeah.
Until really recently, the pandemic in particular, and the way people have sort of enforced these ideologies, regardless of whether or not the science supports it.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's bad, and I think it's true. I think we have a real problem with discourse, particularly like discourse on Twitter, right? Like if you post something and then someone posts something that opposes what you say, like, and then you got to like formulate it. Like some people don't want that. So what they would like to do is silence the people that have opposing viewpoints. And then you get all this positive feedback from all the people that agree with you. And you're like, yes, I want to amplify that because that feels good. I said the right thing.
I said the right.
And then when someone comes in with facts or opinion, fuck you, you Nazi, you fascist. And it's like, that's what people are doing now because it's a shit way to communicate. Communicating like that, it's good. It's a good way to get out information and ideas really quickly, but it's a bad way to exchange ideas and to dialogue about stuff because it's the way people are supposed to really communicate is like how we're doing.
Yeah.
Two people looking at each other, talking. That's how we're designed. We're not really designed to read text.
No.